Hello and welcome to another episode of the First 30, a series where I play a game for the first time for 30 minutes to get the gist of it and also to reduce the amount of unplayed games I have in my Steam library. Today I have the absolute pleasure of finally playing Sable. I've heard so many wonderful things, the soundtrack sounds beautiful, the art breathtaking. Embark on a unique and unforgettable journey and guide Sable through her gliding, a rite of passage that will take her across vast deserts and mesmerizing landscapes, capped by the remains of spaceships and ancient wonders. It sounds so wonderful, and I'm excited to just get straight into the game. As always, if you enjoy my content, be sure to like and subscribe to let me know. I really appreciate it when people do that. Let's get into the game. The music when I launched this game was absolutely gorgeous. Now I've gotten into the screen, there's not that much sound going on, so I'm hoping that I have set the audio to the correct settings so it's not way too loud for me. But let's get that timer going and let's get into this game. Oh, empty slot. Yes, I would like to start a new game. Okay, quest started, the ceremony. Okay, we just have to move. Okay, whoa. I love the style of it. It's a similar kind of style in the sense of the outlines as Borderlands. Like, it feels like it's 2D, but it's 3D. I love it so much. Ooh. That was a very low gravity jump. What's this? Ooh! Ooh, we're gonna have puzzles? Press space to jump. Okay, yes, I have been doing that. Those are some big jumps. Move towards the wall to begin climbing. Keep an eye on your stamina. Is there anything in here? Just before I go up them ladders? Press C to crouch. Ooh. Wow, look how pretty it is. I'm guessing I just have to jump down there then. Unless I can jump onto there. Yeah, no, we jump all the way down. Hold shift to sprint whilst moving around. You can only sprint whilst you have stamina. Okay, easy enough. Right, I'm gonna there's like a little building across that way. That plant thing looks like a spider. I don't like it. I'm gonna go up these stairs. Ibex Camp. I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. The teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I know, I'm not worried. And yet? I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike. I accidentally clipped and skipped that. I'm so sorry. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down. You leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jaddy reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I don't know where to start. I changed my mind. I'm staying. I think I don't know where to start. Jaddy's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Or Dree? Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, well, let's say, as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jaddy's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked Jaddy what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable. All right ones. I'd be glad if you choose to stay in the Ibexy, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, yeah? She knows me. Now go speak with Hilal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. Okay, the compass. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm, it fits naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted, each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Hold Q. Woo! Look at that! Look at... That's so cool how it shows you where your quests are. Oh, wow. I like that a lot. Let's go over here. I love the quest markers. E. As I approach Hilal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve and vigour, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this, a gliding stone. Hilal hands me a small round stone. It nestles into my palm. I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric like static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Hilal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal what I feel. I tell Hilal that I feel connectedness. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of a canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps her hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back and meet me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jeddy's words now telling me, now and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. Which is, I wanna just, ooh, look at it, it's over this way. Whee. Okay, let's go get a bike. Fun. Hello. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is a camp manager. He's been difficult to get hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Jaddy sent me to speak with you. Did she? What about? I tell him it was about something special and then make a leading gesture, slowly trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen. And the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of, possibly, maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he'd just had. Your bike. Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your... gliding. Yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean, I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle though. This sand cutter's older than Jaddy. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. When you're not riding it, your hoverbike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Oh, look at that! That's so fun. I love the compass so much. Okay. I have no idea. Is this how fast it goes? Okay, wait. This is yes. Whee! Woo! Okay, I was a little bit keen on it, but that's okay, right? Oh, so that's okay. Kinda got it. Hello? I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Tris, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hilal? Oh right. I nearly forgotten about Hilal. Wait, I already went to see. And thank Tris for the reminder before, at least nudging him a little about the bike. I ask him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Hilal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driz very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hilal. So is it, do I just like go over that way now? I think so. There's a temple that way, right? What was it? How was I gonna find quests? I cannot remember. Oh well, we'll just go this way. Right, through here there's apparently a temple. I feel like I definitely could run faster than this, to be honest. Whee! It's fun though. I have 13 minutes. Where is the temple? On the cliff edge. Is that it there? Surely I'm not meant to be going out here with this thing. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, and I can climb up this. Do I have the stamina? Okay, just. I think this is where I'm meant to go. It's on the edge of a cliff. Okay, yeah, this seems temple-esque. Ooh, pretty. Ah! Was I meant to fall down with that? I'm guessing I was. Okay, let's hope. To be fair, I love the art style. I think it's gorgeous. It is really difficult to find my way through all of these lines. This feels creepy. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, exhilarated? Or maybe it feels right. I'd probably be afraid. I'm gonna say exhilarated though. I am ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity. Wait, is this me? Okay, this is me. It's okay. I feel her curiosity in this sacred space. I know I am in her sight. Ooh. I do like the colours used though, because when any colour is actually used, it stands out so much. That was interesting. You hurting? Okay, we gotta go home. Hold the space to glide midair. Whoa! That looks so cool! Where did I come from? That way. Okay. How do I get out? Whoop! Okay, well, that was silly. Great! What do I do now? I've fallen all the way down. Well, heck. Is there a better way to climb up now? Because that is where I need to go. Unless it's that way. That's not a way out. That's the temple. So I do need to go this way. We'll try go up here. So does gliding take stamina? That would make sense if gliding took stamina. I'd rather it didn't. Oh, heck. There was ladders. Of course there was ladders. Where would there not be ladders? Right, okay. Well, up here there's not ladders, so I might not make it. Oh, heck. Give me all my energy back. I would like to try and... No, I think jumping up, just jumping, take... I want to get onto that. I need to stop jumping when I finally grab onto something. Oh, hello. What are you? Money? I will happily take money. 6 minutes. Do you reckon I can get back in 6 minutes? Look at the moon. Okay. Whoop. Alright then. We got back. No need to panic. Whee. This is my ride back home. Did you see that gorgeous landing that I just did? Right, let's go back. I think we're stuck with this terrible thing though for a while. Maybe we shouldn't hit rocks. Okay, let's land back here. Alright. Back at the camp. I think up there is where I need to go. Is it up there? No, we'll go up the main way. The camera does move around a lot. What's this? Logging in. Postbox. Hello, Sable. Unread messages 0. Have a good day. Cute! Look at it! That's a cute little postbox. We want to go in here. Oh my god, look at the leg! That's so cool! When I return to Hillel, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them more before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting, true freedom. Strange. I'm a little queasy. Safe, like a warm hug. I tell Hillel that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual. Warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Hillel's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there, heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. Is that really what you do? I wish we could all do it. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Hillel I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as I do. It takes a really serious focus. Hilal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose a gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but I decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose a perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there. But the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Hilal. Before I go, Hilal gestures towards the tower. It seems Scissor wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Do you reckon we have time? I don't know if we have time. Up there. If we sprint, we might. Was there? Yeah, look at the stairs. We'll go have this conversation. This is such a beautiful game. Oh no, is this another one that I'm going to have to make time for? Wow, I'm getting dizzy. Alright, we're here. Scissor was an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed, but Scissor has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm pleased that Scissor did. That's beautiful! Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Excited for my bike. A bit worried. Am I really getting my bike? Scissor has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I am always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Juddy did tell me how excited you were. Scissor sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud. So I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I know it's 30 minutes, but I'm in the middle of dialogue. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I was meant to be getting given a bike, but okay. Technically, shouldn't Driss do it? I'm going to be making my own hoverbike. I asked Izzo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. I've got a navigator. Sizzo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark your waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other end of the canyon, near the other side of a canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Sizzo I'll see her soon and head off in search of the other components. Together we will create something new out of the old. N for navigator. Ooh, that's cool. And then I can put a little waypoint. So there was like a little spaceship over this way, right? There was something over here. And then across from the dam. Should I maybe place this just in case I forget when I come back to this game? I don't know. We should be good, right? How do I... Oh, there we go. System. There we go. Save. And exit to title. What a beautiful game. I love that so much. I know I'm still like in the beginning of it and I've hardly experienced any of the like landscapes and actually driving my bike. But I still really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. I was struggling a bit with the visuals, with everything not having much contrast and finding my way. But I got there eventually. Let me know what you think in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. If you want more of my content, I also stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, so go find me there. My schedule and everything will be in the links below, mainly xanaG.com. You'll be able to find all my links there. Until next time though, have a wonderful time zone. Thank you for spending your time here. I appreciate it. And look after yourselves.